And every year Home Depot does this with the Husky workbenches, as you can see here. Now they sort of have their signs kind of mixed up, but I'm just going to show you what this $798 is. $200 off for the 61-inch version, which is actually sitting in the back. Those are the longer ones, 61 inches, so that's $200 off. So here, this one on the front is the 52-inch version. This one is $498 right there, as you can see. And so this $498 is actually $200 off the normal price. And this is one they tend to do every year also. So this is the Husky combo piece here in red. So you've got $298 from $448. So this one here is about $150 off. And again, I'll put links to these in the video description down below for you. Yeah. So you could order them and go pick them up in store, or possibly have them delivered as well. And then for all of your tool storage cabinets and combos and chests and everything, Lowe's has it all, of course, just like they do every year. They always set up a big Black Friday setup. So let's see what they've got. So for Kobalt, they've got the 36-inch steel chest and cabinet combo. And it's these two pieces right here. There's the upper section and the lower section, of course, on wheels. All right, so these come in at $598. Now, if you want to save a little bit of money, you can get these smaller Kobalt storage units right here. And this is the 26-inch version, so it's not quite as wide as the 36-inch on the left. The black is on the right, the 26-inch steel chest and cabinet combo. Similar thing, but just look at the difference in the drawers. So you have 4 drawers here on this one, on the upper section, as opposed to 6 of the slightly deeper drawers on the 36 one. And let me make sure if these are soft close. No, these are not. See, by going to the 26-inch, you lose the soft close. Now let me see if they have it on the bottom part either. No. So that's kind of like the no frills, no thrills version. But this tool storage cabinet combo here is $100 off down to $398. And so you can see they've taken $100 off here from the original price of $698. And hey, if you're just dirt broke this Christmas and you know you're never going to storage one of those mechanics tool cabinets, how about this one, man? You can get the mini toolbox and dream on. So these are very popular here at Lowe's every year at this time, $19.98, and these sell like crazy right around that time. And look, you got pink ones there, you got white, you got blue, you got black. I think I've even seen green before at some of the stores. But I got to tell you, what gives you the most bang for the buck, and it's absolutely beautiful too, is this other Kobalt. This is their mobile workstation. So this one right here is 46 inches. And I really am digging this wooden top that they have on top of it here. Now online you can order it in different colors, whatever colors that you want. It's got a 1,200 pound capacity on here. And it's also got the built-in power strip with the 4 outlets, if you wanted outlets. See, there's your power strip with the outlets built right onto the side of it. And I like how it's flush onto the side. And this one's pretty decently priced at $398, so it's about $100 off. I personally think this is the best deal in here in terms of the tool storage units. Now what I don't understand is that the smaller 36-inch unit right next to it here is actually slightly more money in the terms of about $1, but still. You would think that the 36-inch would be, you know, maybe closer to $348 or something like that. Now Craftsman's gotten some really nice kind of modern color schemes going on here. So this right here is from their S2000 series, and it's the 41-inch wide 7-drawer workstation, which directly competes with the Kobalt one that I just showed you. So man, I mean, this looks really nice too. Let me see if these are soft close. Yes, they are. Indeed. And you got some real deep drawers on the bottom of this one. You can store lots of like sawzalls and circular saws and big old plunge routers if you had any. This one here is $399. And this sleek modern beauty I like too, because it's white and it would look nice and bright in your garage. And this one is very cost effective because it's a 46-inch. So it's 5 inches wider than this 41-inch that I just showed you. And it has similar capacity and everything too. And let me see if it's soft close. Yep, soft close there. And this one is also, look at that, $398. So this is $100 off. This is very similar to the other one that I just showed you from Kobalt. And then right here, they've taken $50 off of this one. So this is a 4-drawer tool cart. Let's say your needs are just modest and you only need a little bit of storage. And maybe you could put some of your bigger tools on the bottom there of this rolling cart. So this mechanic's cart right here is $219, down from $269. And you close it down there, and I'm pretty sure this would wear down in no time, the paint and everything, from you putting tools and stuff on there. This is why I like the wood working surfaces better. Now, let's say you don't want Kobalt. Supposing you're a big fan of Craftsman, which is the original. This is what most of the pros use right here. And you've got 2 flavors going on right now. So this is the Mac Daddy of the Craftsman cabinets right here. And so the bottom one there, as you can see, is a 10-drawer. And let me see if these are soft close or anything. Yep, those are soft close. And same with the upper, I would imagine. Yes, they are indeed. So this whole setup here is $798. And for the last 4 years, I've seen them do this at Black Friday at $798 total for this. Now here's where it can get tricky for you, because a lot of times people wait until after Christmas is done, and sometimes they start dropping the price on these things as a clearance down to, like, I've heard people get them as low as $4.99 or $5.99, but that's something to keep in mind. But you also run the risk that there won't be any left either. And one thing that I noticed that they did this year here at Lowe's is they don't have as many as they've had in the past. So we run the risk of these just selling out on you, and you won't have any to go find at clearance afterwards. Okay, so if $798 is too much for you to swallow, how about this one? This is the Craftsman's answer to the larger one here. This is the 26-inch version. So here you got 5 drawers on the upper. And let me see if these are soft close. Yeah, those are soft close on the upper. And let me check the bottom. Soft close on the bottom as well. And these here are down to $398 from $508. So these are just a little over $100 off currently. But wait just a minute, folks, because while we're still on the thought of Craftsman here, we have the 41-inch. So this is the 41-inch right here. So this is sort of a good midway compromise between the two. And so the 41-inch right here, this stack is $698. So it's got 6 drawers on the upper and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on the lower. And the lower one, what I like too, is you got that real deep drawer for storing things like your circ saws. And that's a soft close also. So remember, this one's down to $698. And let's say you have more money than me, which is, how is that even possible? So here you can really upgrade to this top of the line one here for $958. And I like how it has the outlets built into it right there. It's got the pegboard built into the back of it as well. And there's your cost on that one. So that would probably be the top of the line Mac Daddy tool chest in all of Lowe's. And so over here at Lowe's, don't forget too, they have the Klein Tools, the mod box towers. And I'm pretty sure these are probably all made by Ketter, the same company that makes them for DeWalt and Milwaukee and Rigid and probably everybody on the planet. But you can see here, their tower is $249.94. They've taken $50 off. Now, you know, I believe DeWalt has taken $70 off of their tower. In terms of some real unbelievable rugged tool storage, here's that DeWalt ToughSystem, the DXL. They finally got one out on display here, and here's how it looks, all set up. I mean, the dolly is massive and heavy in its own right, and the dolly alone is $189. Yeah, so these are not for the faint of heart, folks. And you have these big old drawers here that roll out. So here's a 2-drawer one right here. And it's all plastic on the inside. You have all the dividers there if you want on that one. And then there's a single drawer here. And I like how it operates. You just lift up the handle there and you push it all the way in and it latches, see? So you pull up on the handle and it opens right up there. And then on the top here, You've got here, this is the 30-inch worktop right here, and it's got 2 cup holders, little place for some long tools, and you can do your workspace right here. So if you were rolling around with a stack like this is at the perfect height for you to just do some basic work here. So if you're a mechanic, this is perfect height for you, or if you're just working on the construction site. But there's your different parts here and what their different prices are. And now for your DeWalt ToughSystem 2.0 towers here. These are the rolling toolbox towers. So you get the rolling box at the base, and then you get a medium one, and then you get also the smaller one here up top. So it's usually 3 boxes in the tower, so that it looks like this. You have A, B, and C components. I've already got 2 of these at home. I have the original ToughSystem, and I got the ToughSystem 2.0 also at home. But what they did here on the pricing here is, as you can see, on the smaller one, they took off about $15 down to $49.98. And on the medium one, they took off about $25 there. And this is down to $59.98. And then on the bigger one here, they took off $40 total on this ToughSystem tower. Remember, it's just the 3 bottom components you see there. So essentially what Home Depot has done here with these DeWalt ToughSystem 2.0 towers is they've taken $70 off of this stack right here, see? So normally you would pay $270 for this, but during Black Friday 2024 here at Home Depot, you're only going to pay $200 for the stack. And this is why I always tell people, look, don't buy these during the year when they're not on sale. I only come in and buy these when they're on sale. See, so those are a lot different than these regular 3-drawer, these are the plastic drawer ToughSystem. These are the normal ones that came out last year. And they've also got this newer one that we haven't seen here before. This is the compact deep toolbox. So this one is a smaller one, but it goes way deep here. And it's gasketed too, IP rated, right here, waterproof. And then you can store, you have a little bin that stores right there on the side. It slides like that. So you could put some pretty tall tools in here. And remember, this is all ToughSystem compatible as well. So now, of course, with the Packouts, what Milwaukee is doing here is they're doing a buy more, save more. So, of course, the most you would save here is if you spend $399 or more, they would take $150 off. So these stores, they're going to be getting in the towers hopefully in the next week or so. But essentially what they've done is they've taken $90 off of the total tower. So if you're looking at the rolling box on the bottom, and then the middle box there, and then the small box up top, you can see what they're charging you for them. See, $159 for the rolling, $89 for the large toolbox, and then $79 for the small toolbox. So this means that you're only going to be paying $239 for the 3-box tower, which is $90 off. And so right now we see it on the website. It's not really in the stores yet, so we're hoping it will be soon. But I'll have links to it down below and also on the View Products button for you. So also when you're buying your Packouts, make sure you're buying the new ones. So these are the new ones that came out about, I think, sometime around August or so. But do you note the difference in how much lower the handle goes on the newer ones than the older ones? So this can make the difference for some of you in it fitting in the back of your pickup truck below, say, your tonneau cover. So that's what's really cool. And here's another thing that I bet you didn't know this, people. If you have an older box like this, you can buy this handle off of the Milwaukee Tools website and put it on your box. So now your older box will be compatible with your pickup truck. So that's pretty good info to know here, huh? Some pretty good intel. See, this was an improvement that DeWalt had already made 2 years ago on the ToughSystem boxes, but so now you're finally seeing it here on the Milwaukee Packout boxes. So those Packout towers, of course, include, you can get the 2-drawer version here, and you can also get the 3-drawer version over here.